you're hoping that we have a vote on every decision in the company, it's probably not the right company. Let's just remember we're on payroll for a reason.
Animals and ecosystems will be affected by the stuff that we're just putting straight into the rivers.
We're setting up a baseline for water treatment so we know how all the soaps, detergents, affecting everything.
She left this morning without saying anything.
The goat didn't even get treated like any good at all.
If you can't stomach it, then maybe you literally shouldn't stomach it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have you look in here.
Okay.
Why are you here?
For my underwater logging company.
Atlanta's got the largest eco-timber company in Panama, probably Central America.
I'm a fifth-generation British Columbia log and lumber person.
She was born in a trailer park in a logging camp.
My dad started with nothing and kind of was a legend in BC. So I literally had to run machines and chainsaws and do every level of the business. I was always obsessed with the pile of waste and turning forgotten pieces into treasures.
Atlanta's just an ass-kicking, does what she wants entrepreneur.
We have the highest accreditation you can get for being an eco wood company.
How'd you meet Jimmy?
Jimmy. We're close right away, and then we dated for a while.
She broke up with you then?
I think we had a conscious decoupling. I don't know anyone else like her.
I love that man. He's brilliant. He's a visionary. I've been selling Jimmy wood for 3 or 4 years now. Our wood is priced very well. It's the I used to sleep with you discount.
It's a good deal. It's a good deal.
I've never been to Kaluyala. I'm just run really hot, and if I'm miserable up there, it would not be good. No, it's major. Just hit me launching a Do Good Wood out of Kaluyala. I'd be sending it to China or Vietnam to get manufactured and back just for the whole scope. Maybe I donate the wood for a percentage of Kaluyala.
That's exciting. Oh, that's exciting. I like that.
I thought you might like that.
Oh, yeah, that's just equity. That's simple, right? We just look at like, I'm gonna have to pay for it anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I want to supply you with your wood, and I want to create my own products. And I need smart young kids, like, just working on this. And Essie's going to be involved a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Unless he leaves.
Are you leaving?
No.
No.
I don't know you guys.
No.
He's not.
I mean, we're all replaceable. I hope I'm replaceable.
Jimmy.
I would like to be replaced tomorrow. If you could find someone to replace me, I would love to be replaced tomorrow.
So who knows about the new group of people that left Kaluyala?
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, this got information.
What? Wait, who?
Connor and Mary are gone.
What?
Yeah, so it's cool. It's lost best friend. It's not a big deal.
And he didn't tell you he was leaving?
Nope. I'm sure that there's a reason.
But I think they didn't like where this place was headed.
Yeah, I don't know. People seem to be doing that, I hear. A lot.
Why wouldn't they tell anyone?
A lot of people are leaving, and it's now week 5. I feel like a lot of people come here with expectations that aren't met, maybe because some things on the website and the way that things are presented are misleading a little bit.
I noticed that all his stuff is gone.
I think the timing of it was really unexpected. At first, I was really upset about it, but it's happened a few times now. I guess that's just how people want to leave this place.
It's impossible to convince people to stay here and to continue moving forward.
A lot of things to think about. How I feel right now.
Let's do the elephant in the room first. Obviously, Connor has left. It really sucks. I think the timing of it is a bit of a shock to me and I think a lot of other people.
So sloths should be on our now because Mary decided that she'd been thinking about leaving for a long time and that if she saw a sloth that day, it meant that she needed to leave, and she saw a sloth, and then they left.
No way.
So, sloths, right?
Yeah, sloths.
I'm thankful for Kaluyala. I met some awesome friends that I will have for life, but I think a lot of work needs to be done on figuring out what they are.
We had spoken out a sign to the universe, hoping to get one back. We had not seen a sloth in the month that we had been there. So if this is the right path for us, show us a sloth at some point, like on our travels onward. The next day, we're walking out with all my stuff, and we saw a sloth. So we snuck out. We didn't want to sour up the community at all with our beliefs, because sometimes your path affects other people's paths.
Connor is one of the most enlightened people I know, and to see him leave kind of shook my reasons for being here.
When really good people like that leave, you wonder, are we not offering, the education we think we offer? What happened to lose two people of that caliber?
Big week, you guys. Super excited. Let's talk about what's happening this week. The first thing is guests. So we have the deputy ambassador coming. We have a guest from the U.S. She owns a lot of land in Montana and wants to do something similar like Kaliala. So she's looking and seeing what this is like.
And then we have Alana, who sold us all this wood. I did not think she would ever come to the valley, and she's coming.
So what that means is let's toe the line between being super hospitable and like showing off what we have. Yeah. Mood is contagious. Let's be really good role models.
Look at me. I've never been to Panama before. I met this person in a kitchen in Montana, and somehow they convinced me to book a flight an hour and a half later and come down to Panama, see what they built, and to see if it's something that I want to build similarly in the mountains. So I'm here with a bag very poorly packed and absolutely no idea what I'm walking into.
Right this way, my dear.
I'm excited.
First trip to the valley.
This is my bed. Don't laugh at all my luggage. I had to.
So how many hours are we gonna be out
Well,
there?
I wanted my comfy stuff.
Shall we put this in the bag?
Yes.
Alana's first time to the jungle.
It's like for anxiety. Not that I have any, but it calms me down. I'm just so proud of Jimmy, and I'm excited to see the wood.
Dude, honestly, Jimmy has really stepped up in the last couple of years. When we first came down here like 3.5 years ago, I guess when y'all were dating, Jimmy was a little bit of a mess. He had the vision and stuff, but I don't think he knew what it took at that point.
It can't be easy. You're creating a community in the middle of the jungle. Like, it's insane.
One of my major job descriptions is the hospitality manager. And so I facilitate all the short-term visitors, which is why I'm coming out with you. I get to be the comp host, host you while you're comping with us.
Like, I know you're an amazing athlete. I know you're a mad genius. I don't know specifics about the family, though. Tell me.
My background is forestry and ecotourism. And my dad's like in the finance world. He and my older brother went to Princeton.
Like, he must be so proud of you. He must just think you're crazy and perfect.
I'm definitely the black sheep of my family. My love in life is to be goofy. Yeah. One of the things that I love about Kaliala is this is the one place that people accept me for who I am and all of this,
I love it.
How could you not love Marie? She loves every day of her life. She's so animated. She's a 6'2" blonde. It's gorgeous.
Prefer 5'14" to 6'2". Oh my gosh. I didn't know that I could feel this way about a person until I met Tyler. I zipped for 6 years, and I always wanted to build my own zip line. Emailed Jimmy and said, hey, can I come down? And I told Tyler, hey, Tyler, sorry, I gotta go to Panama. And he goes, wait, can I come? We're never leaving Kaliala.
Yeah, we're lifers.
You swinging around kind of like this. Being a high-level athlete, I was 5-time All-American in track and field and hammer throw. I wanted to go to the Olympics in 2004. But ended up ending my career early with several back surgeries.
Cheep, cheep, cheep.
When that was over, it was pretty rough, and I went into kind of a downward spiral for a little bit. I had some well-honed bullying skills. It was because I was miserable and I wanted them to be miserable. And then I found nature. Natural beauty and being out in nature helped me both recover from that and then also just continually live a much happier existence.
Hello. So this is my parents' house.
Here, eat your poop. There we go. This is my room. I wouldn't want to trade the life that I have at Kaliyala for a homicidal, competitive, hammer-throwing life ever again.
I wish it could have continued, so...
I am so glad that I didn't, honestly. And I brought fans for you,
I know.
so...
Well, I run hot, and if I'm uncomfortable, we all have a problem.
You're such a city girl.
I know, but I've come to, went to forestry school, so I wouldn't have to be in an office, and I was always in an office, and I've kind of lost my edge.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get it back this week.
Yeah, I want to be dirty.
So why Panama?
Panama has been the fastest growing country in Latin America for the last 10 years, and it will be for the next 10 years. The canal is Panama to a large extent. It's definitely the heart. And when the U.S. turned it over in 1999, and the Panamanians started having access to all of the revenue from it, is when the Panamanian economy really took off.
It's so diverse culturally, and in terms of our economy, we're growing 6%. There's technically no unemployment.
What
There's no
percentage of your hires have been local then?
So very few, you know, because we've tended, until recently, hired former interns. Therefore, we've hired Americans. Kids can come down and do a semester in the building program and learn all the techniques needed to build an entire house. What the kids are doing is research work. If you're a student and your whole project is just one huge failure, that's fine. You paid to be here.
You have people paying you to do your manual labor.
Well, they don't really do that much manual labor, unfortunately. I wish they did more. When you get on payroll at Kaliyala, you have to embody the values of Kaliyala.
Are you saying that you don't embody the tenets of Kaliyala?
No, not at all. I think the whole company would be over by now if that was the case. There's a little drama. We had 2 of our hippie interns left because they didn't understand the vision. Design thinking is defending the vision. Do you want to talk to interns tonight? I'm really tired. I really don't feel like giving a town hall speech tonight. Water's out again! Chris?
There's a water crisis.
Apparently, the water is out.
What happened to the water?
No water in town?
Yeah.
How long has that been going on?
Just like the past hour.
Okay.
All right, so we're in another water crisis, and we got to repair our line, and then I want to set up this rainwater tank so that if it does rain, we at least have something. I could use about 6 and 8 hands. And then by doing this, you'll be part of the water team, the water first responders. So this will be your first training.
Annalise.
Hi.
Annalise, hey.
Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
Christopher.
Trip with you.
Oh, sweet. Perfect.
Thought that'd be a good start.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, man. Vámonos de agua. Se acabó. Agua, sí. Anybody else water help?
Water help, please. When was the water system put in?
About 2 or 3 years ago.
Was it fine then?
It's always been worse, actually. We're always getting better and better. There's always been a lot of issues, but then, you know, with every fix, you kind of learn to adapt. We have to go through camp and all the way up the mountain to the tributary, which is quite a bit of a distance. It's about 1 kilometer.
The last project we did is so exciting. Oh, somebody died. Aw.
Oh, man.
Wow. Are you gonna get incinerated or buried?
Oh, definitely incinerated.
I want both.
I'm sick of having a big footprint, okay? When I die, my footprint is gonna be 0.
I love you. Sort my out. Love you.
Let's talk about how we want to look at things. What do you guys want to do?
We have a couple different plans and layouts.
Nice,
that we
I like
pick and
that.
choose stuff from.
This one is just kind of a clusterfuck. There's this one, right? This one?
Now we're looking like a design. This is what a design studio looks like, actually. Actually, it's very accurate. It's just like plans rolled out and stacked and nobody knows.
That's one.
This one.
Okay.
I'm supposed to talk to Jimmy. Do you know what time it is? I want that to be here faster. There's gonna be a road in here too, and what we went over today with Don, because he said to put swales
on the hill.
Like
here. And so that way you can retain water. So on that hillside, there'd be a swale, then a road.
You could actually build your road in a way that actually was a groundwater charge. You see swales in neighborhoods that it's a solid surface, but it's like a gravel solid surface, right? And then it puts the water down below that surface so that the groundwater can. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What are you hoping to talk to him about?
Everything.
Like why we're here?
His vision. What? Wherever he wants. Like here, there, anywhere. I just want to look him in the eye and ask him some like deep-seated questions.
Where are you guys seeing any opportunities for retail or mixed use occurring?
The downtown and then, this area, also by the student.
You guys like the idea of a town square existing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to talk to him.
Okay.
Like today, like now.
I still think that
Yeah.
he's like an interesting person to talk to. I know that Jimmy really pushes us to be comfortable with ambiguity, but I think that that's a lot to ask, especially a younger crowd who isn't really, confident in themselves to be that like in a space that's so ambiguous.
The ambiguity of it all.
It's an ambiguity, dude.
Yeah. I'm on the biology aspect backing up. The yes, we're sustainable. Yes, okay. Did you take a team of biologists and survey the ecology of the surrounding area in terms of biodiversity, plants that are here, animals that are here? There's just questions that I really want to ask the man himself, the one who's responsible for us being here, the one who has the vision. I want to see if it's or not.
So just to show you all, this is a pressure check. That's it. That's normal for where the head is at right now. Does anyone want to get really wet and try to Iwo Jima this in? Well, good job. It should be twice as high as that. I'm gonna see if there's any sediment, so I'm gonna release this. I have one brother and then 3 sisters. My mom's currently working at Walmart, and my dad is still truck driving, moving furniture.
Yeah, you want to strap everything down?
Yeah. So he's always on a trip somewhere, moving couches, pianos, boxes, all the good stuff. 73 yellow.
Some are like really light as a feather, and others are heavy.
It's not an easy life. You're away from home and life on the road. I mean, sometimes some areas, it's not safe. Always an adventure, though.
I remember being on the truck on the road with him since I was 5 years old.
Kids, we used to start them off with, garden rakes and
Tennis rackets.
yeah, stuff that they can't really break.
Yeah, because I've broken some things in the past. The majority of the people overly attached to their things, and when it breaks, they would freak out. They're so consumed in their egotistical lives, especially in the States, when their lifestyles are really comfortable. Working for them, we would be treated sometimes as we're like servants. Sometimes we get customers yelling at us, thinking we're part of their like maid crew.
You okay?
Yep. Treatment that we receive from a lot of people is really shocking, and it's the lack of gratitude of just doing a lot of heavy grunt work that's making my dad's knees break.
Having 2 knee replacements on the same knee. I think my knees were always screwed up anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Now that he's getting older, it's kind of wearing on him. He would always tell me, I do not want you to be doing this when you're older.
Yeah, I would not want my kids to do this job. Not at all.
I realized what I really wanted to dedicate my life to was volunteer work in Latin America. So that's what propelled me to study hard at school, which was Loyola Marymount. They had a civil engineering degree program. After graduating, I had $100,000 in debt. And my dad is the co-signer, so if I don't pay, he pays, or they take the house. So given my financial situation, I have no choice. I have to continue making as much money as I can.
They're not doing anything, they're working.
Every single job, I always say it's going to be my last one forever. But I've been saying that for like 5 years now. But I always find myself doing it again. It's always a great feeling seeing the back of the truck, because you know it's the end. So now we're gonna go check in with our neighbor, see if they got water.
El agua, un poco de problema, porque nosotros prácticamente cogemos agua directamente de la quebrada. Yo tengo un problema que tengo piedra en los riñones y dice que eso proviene de tomar agua sucia, que es un problema para toda la comunidad porque nos enfermamos cada rato de tomar esa agua.
Justo arreglamos el agua.
Ahí se está saliendo.
Oh, desde allá. Ah, ok.
No alcanzó allá el agua, no hay nada.
¿Necesita algo, ayuda con algo?
Vamos a ver allá,
Ok,
al tubo.
ok. Regresamos y...
No, ahí.
¿Quiere trabajar, caminar para allá? So apparently the water is leaving from, or it's bursted somewhere over here.
Todo esto es muy baja presión.
A ver para allá. ¿Necesita algo extra o otro pedazo?
No, con este hay.
Okay.
What's up? What do you need?
There's a student that wants to leave.
Okay.
He's really sad and unhappy.
Okay.
But he's like one of our most amazing students.
Okay.
And I would love it if you could talk to him.
Okay.
Cahill, the tall, handsome one.
Okay.
And I think it would be good for him because I don't want him to leave. Connor and Mary left yesterday and
Mhm.
they were like amazing. And I
Okay.
think it's just like lack of communication and understanding, and that's why they're leaving.
Okay. Well, it's too bad for them, but I'll talk to him.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Y'all.
Hey.
Both bio, right?
Yes.
Let's try. What's up, Cahill?
All right, so I don't know, I'm not the type of dude to just like beat around the bush. And so just been having some like genuine concerns with like water treatment and water quality. And like have there been tests done to just like establish a baseline in terms of like ecologists and biologists who like survey
The
the
best
surrounding
environmental
area?
agency in the country did our environmental baseline study on the entire 7,000 acres around us. We tested the iguana, the trib, the well at Aura's house.
Again after everyone's been like
Well,
soaps
we've,
in it and stuff?
we've been using it for, we've tested it. Soaps wouldn't really impact like
They would, though.
No, but hold on. But when you say that, I'm saying like, where would you sample for the soap impact?
Upstream, so that'll be like baseline, something
Yep.
that we're not bathing in, where we're bathing, and then downstream, and hopefully like accumulation could
No,
happen.
no one's done that.
That's kind of why we're here. You have like 8 biology interns to make sure that like things are being environmentally safe. For instance, we found out that biodegradable soaps don't really work the way we thought they did.
They don't biodegrade when they're first there. You know what I mean? They
And
have to have
need
time to
soil
Yeah.
in order to biodegrade,
Yeah,
and we
yeah
do
that's
a
why
lot
you
of
bathe 200 feet. You're not allowed to use biodegradable
But we do
soaps.
it all the
Yeah,
time, and
yeah.
there's no one enforcing anything.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna be gone in a month, and then maybe the next interns will discover this, and then like they'll get another like few steps. But then it's like there's no one here to make sure that all this stuff is going through. And I guess I just want to know like where, priority-wise, like the environmental impact is for this town or future town.
It's like the ambiguity when it comes to academia is really dangerous because you can hide in that in a way that it's like, okay, it's taking a long time. It takes a long time to progress, which I totally get, but also it's like, hey, I want to light a fire under someone's ass. This is all coming from passion because I really care about this idea.
But I think everyone's here for passion, Cahill. Like, let's not be accusatory.
We haven't had a sit down. I still don't really.
I mean, I gotta admit, Cahill, my plan is not to sit down one-on-one with every student who comes to Kaliala. You know what I mean? Like, at all.
Mhm.
If that was our strategy for this town, that I had to meet one-on-one with everybody in order for them to get things done, then we don't really. That's not a very scalable
What is the
strategy.
strategy? I see no other way to solve that besides sitting down with you right now.
I have a problem with the idea that you can't figure out how to do water analysis, and that I have to figure out how to do water analysis. Like,
I'm not saying you have to
yeah,
figure out how to do
yeah.
water.
I'm trying to
I
figure out
feel
what.
like you're making it. I don't.
I want to solve this issue. I want to like go ahead
And
and
also,
address.
like, we're not pointing any fingers at you. It's just
Yeah.
this is the only strategy I can think of to like maybe help me get something done or get help on this.
Sometimes it's important to like set these standards and make sure your foundation is solid. I'm worried that we're planning for the future and we're not spending enough time planning for the now. It's this like revolving factor of ambiguity.
Are you leaving today? Are you quitting Kaliala?
Today?
Is this an exit conversation?
No, it's just me.
Awesome. Well, so let's just start kicking ass together then. Y'all are biology students. I'm not a biologist. Where are we not figuring out how to solve like this water quality problem? Because that sounds like a systemic issue. I'm gonna exhaust myself and my resources, and I expect the same from anybody. If you're making a request that something changed, then you gotta be part of the change.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah.
brother.
Hey. Help me out though. Tell me what we need to do, but let's put the onus on ourselves to all take action, and let's resolve things, and let's charge forward, because we've only got 5 weeks left.
We had a very constructive conversation, but I believe in action. We talked about him getting me the ecological surveys of the surrounding area. He gets me that info, that's me on board with this. But until that, it's like, I know he listened to me, but now I'm just waiting to see the results of that conversation.
The jungle in Kalayala is not for everybody. For some people, it's just too uncomfortable to be that challenged. And honestly, like, it always makes me sad when people leave, because the people that leave are the ones that are gonna get the most out of it on a personal growth level, because if it's that challenging to them, then they're gonna learn a lot about themselves if they stick it out. Oh my God, crossing the river.
I'm excited. I don't even know what to expect. No, I just want to see it all. Is this it?
Yeah.
We're here already?
Yep. It's Atlanta's first time to the jungle.
I'm so excited.
You want to go on a property tour? Yeah. So this is Town Square, and then this fence right here is the break between Town Square and the farm.
I feel like I'm in an Ewok jungle. Oh, what's that? A smoker? What is that?
That is
Oh, that's so boring.
Oh.
I thought you were smoking wild meat you'd caught with your bare hands. I was a little excited. I need to get my champers on ice. Hi. How are you?
So good.
Did you not know I was coming?
I knew you were coming. I thought
You
you were
didn't
coming.
shower?
I thought you were coming earlier.
Wow, so many cute boy skin turns. I'm like, if you told me that part, I would have been here years ago. I love these platforms. They make me happy.
All those kids got set up today.
Ooh, I like the one at the swing. Whose is that?
John.
It's so cool.
I built this.
Okay.
I gotta run to this meeting for an hour.
All right.
And then I'll be back.
Love ya. Thanks. I'm gonna go get the champers. Ooh, it's probably cold. This is so exciting. Ooh. Oh, you put them in there is a glass?
Yeah. It's a
Cute.
It's a reusable cup.
I want to do that. Tyler, can you make more cups, please? I love jungle champagne. This is fun.
It's like a Bellini.
They're recyclable.
Biodegradable. When you're done, you just chuck it in the woods,
You
you
don't
know?
have to feel bad. How long have you been here?
I flew in on Sunday
Yeah.
and I leave tomorrow.
I think what I've learned is that I have already a lot more at my fingertips than I thought I had. I never felt comfortable with people paying me to do stuff on my land. And I think that like that model has been really successful here, and people are thriving and they're really liking it, and they're like getting this hands-on unique experience. And so to change my thinking of like, oh wow, like I don't have to go and invest $150,000 into 10 different yurts that will survive the winter. Like I could do a class and have people pay me to come and build those yurts, which I'm still trying to be cool with. It's a model, right?
It's a win-win for everybody. Oh, Capricorn.
Oh, wow. Y'all found each other.
She's amazing.
Legends meet.
Can you share what your next thought is?
Okay, it's called Do Good Wood. And I've always talked about getting interns can come up with products that work on a manufacturing perspective again and again and again.
Yep.
Can make us money.
We just need your equipment and your wood, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, but I think it could work.
How was the design thinking?
Oh, we're really getting somewhere. I feel really good about the plan right now. And what we're trying not to do is to get away from the fact that this is a spaghetti factory where like the idea is that you fail more often than you succeed. We're trying not to become institutional where we actually supply you all the things you need to be successful. Like that's kind of the antithesis of everything we're doing here. So
Jimmy, that is
it's not
fun.
how is that
It's got to be project by project. You can't just say, oh, sorry, entrepreneurs, we can't give you everything you need.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be paying to be here. You know what I mean? If they were actually gonna be successful, then I should be
But they
paying
get to work
them
on
to be here.
successful projects.
Everything comes when it's time for it to come.
But Jimmy, you need wood and I need interns. I'm getting more champers.
Oh, hey, it's remarkable.
Come on up.
I just wanted to touch base with you about one of our weirder, more out there projects.
Yes, I want to hear
Is this about iguana farming?
This is about iguana farming.
Help me understand iguana farming in 5 seconds.
What we're starting with is like a prototype iguana pet raising cage to something that could be like several acres, like comparable to like our chicken farm.
Who's buying iguana meat besides me?
That's the thing. I don't think it would ever get to that size. I'm not like super concerned about it.
So this is just a local import substitute?
This is a local import substitute.
So we're serving iguana, like iguana Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Does iguana qualify as sustainable proteins?
Oh man, does it? Okay, so iguanas are vegetarians and they're cold-blooded. So you actually like per acre can get a lot of pounds.
What's the downside on iguana? Because iguana sounds perfect right now.
Yeah.
I'm excited about iguana
How long
right
do
now.
they take to get big before you kill them?
So you could get like an iguana body size like this in a year.
What happens after you eat the meat of the iguana?
I mean, you could find markets again for like the skins and stuff, assuming that we are.
Yeah, I was gonna do with reptile skin.
Belts.
So you're gonna literally.
Yes.
So, right,
Me too. I love the sound of rain on the metal.
So nice and in, right? So in order to like keep them captive and manageable,
They're not all gonna run away. We just keep them semi-captive and a couple make a leap. Who cares?
Yeah. You're gonna have rebel interns that are like, free the iguana.
This is what we do.
If the brave ones get out, I say go. Let them go. Like,
That's how exactly. I'm gonna go down, pick up some dinner, and bring it back up, all right?
Okay.
Jimmy's doing the dishes tonight. I saw his name on the board.
He is not gonna take that well.
Dish duty. I'm on dish duty tonight, and I'm not even gonna show up. Dish duty for people who aren't being paid by the kitchen is now officially over at Kaliyala. Welcome to hierarchy. Welcome to chain of command. I'm not showing up.
So I want to focus on a technique for creating a garden anywhere. Go ahead and pass that around.
Oh my God.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, there's so many wormies.
All that carbon in there, that's like basically all this organic material acts as like a sponge. And in the rainy season, it's not holding too much, right? It's kind of just like the perfect amount, and it kind of self-regulates. That's kind of the crazy thing about organic materials. We just have to go out and get it.
What about this one? Chop it down, girl.
Today is my birthday. I turned 24, and this has been pretty much the best birthday I've ever had. Literally just walking around chopping trees down with a machete. It's pretty fun. So people are always like, wow, you just work so hard all the time. This isn't really hard work. First of all, this is fun, and I feel like I'm doing something. Hard work is trying to work 3 jobs just to stay afloat. I'm headed back to where I grew up. Enola spells alone backwards. I just think that's funny. My parents were together my whole life. My dad is literally a sociopath. Sometimes you would walk in the house and like you wouldn't know what mood he would be in. You would come in the house and you just like feel tension everywhere. It was like awful. He would just smash all the plates in the kitchen and food is everywhere and he's throwing at you and like, it's just like crazy. It's crazy. He would instill fear in my whole family about leaving, and he actually convinced all of them that he was in the mafia so that they would be scared to leave or talk about the things that he would do. Sometimes it's just like sad being here. That's why I don't come home. I don't need to be in a place where I'm just surrounded by like bad memories. Nikki? Hi.
Hi.
You want to sit down?
Yeah, I should probably sit. Are you gonna see Mom?
Yes, eventually. Jesus.
Okay, she's just worried.
Okay. I'll see her. I asked her to get lunch today and she said no. I don't know why she stayed around with the family, to be honest, but it's kind of like frustrating because I feel like I kind of got dragged through the mud with it as well. And I know she was scared, but how did you let yourself get so scared that the lives of your kids weren't okay? I hate when people are like, oh, like, what's your name? And I'm like, Ashley Kamen. And it's like, oh, so you're that girl in that family. My dad's in jail for literally 3 separate crimes. He stole a lot of money from a lot of people, and he was stealing money from me. He took out a bunch of credit cards in my name, and he took out a loan in my name, so I just had all this debt. I still have to pay that money back, so I had to work 2 jobs just to stay through school. I want to file a civil suit against him, but it's really hard to prove identity theft in general, and then to also prove identity theft against someone in your family is really difficult. Also, apparently you can't file a civil suit when there's criminal cases still open. Right as soon as that case ended, he got indicted for like this murder for hire charge. He was sexually abusive. My sister was really the only one that came forward. I can't believe that that is my father. This was my dad's office. Once upon a time. Oh, he used to keep, oh my God. Sometimes I get scared because he's still my dad. What if whatever hereditary he's got going on, like what if that's in me too? So, okay, well, what's the best way to counteract that? Okay, just go save the world. That sounds so dumb. There's that part of me that's like, okay, but also I want to prove that I'm not a to myself and to other people. And I'm not just like him.
Hello.
Hey, girl, where have you been?
Happy birthday, dear Ashley. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys so much. This has been like literally the best birthday ever. So.
This is pretty close.
Welcome the guests here. This is their day off, and they're coming here.
Intimo, a farm-to-table restaurant in Panama City, is coming to visit Kaliyala today and are going to be coming in and talking to us about their operation in the city.
Hello.
Hey, how are you guys? Welcome. How was the ride in?
As the culinary team, we're just really excited to talk to all of them. I guess the head chef has a pretty cool history, and we've been told a lot of stuff about them. So I think it's going to be a cool crew.
I'm really super excited to be here. I've heard a lot about Kaliyala before, and I'm really super excited about seeing what you guys work with. How do you work with the produce? Where do you get them from? If I can also make a tour through the jungle and take a look at different things you guys work with, it will be super awesome. And thank you for having us here.
Everyone would like to get coffee, tea, and try 2 of the dishes we've been working on. Everything about Kaliyala is figuring it out. So
We're making a couple desserts for them to taste. The 2 that we're doing are the sweet potato spiced rum cake and black bean brownie with like this mint syrup sauce on top.
What type of beans are these?
Black beans.
Black beans?
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's really good.
Good flavor. Yeah. It goes well with a drink, like a coffee.
It's so much fun to make.
Who wanted one? Thank you.
No problem.
I used cranberry hibiscus and hibiscus in some of the dishes also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We have
So I
green
was
hibiscus here
hoping
too.
that you could really start with that as soon as possible.
Yeah. So right now we're vamping up. We're trying to propagate as much of it though as we can. So like right here, we did this a couple days ago. We're trying to get a lot more in this farm space, but we're also like increasing our nursery stock so that we can start exporting it to other people. If you find places where you guys can grow it yourselves, you know, we can like maybe sell some pots or something, some potted plants.
Awesome. Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, we want to. It's really hard for us to, even though we could potentially harvest a lot of this here on site and then export it into the city. It'd be much better if we could have people in the city growing this on patio spaces, on roofs, in garden areas. And it doesn't require a lot of square footage to get a lot of plants out of it, and it just keeps producing for you. It's kind of a no-brainer. It's just one of those things that like people just don't know about, and they're used to eating lettuce, right? It's a cultural thing, right? And you inherited that. Everybody's inherited that, like from like the U.S. or from Europe, where it's like, well, the greens we eat are lettuce, and it's got more and more bland over the years, right? It's like now we're down to like iceberg lettuce, which sucks, right? There's nothing in it. It's just water, right? But this, like, it's like a comparable thing. In terms of like
Preparation.
Yeah, in terms of preparation, but it tastes much better, and it's so much better for the environment. We just stick these things in the ground and they grow.
And they're gorgeous.
And they're full of nutrients.
Anytime you want us to come here and cook, we can do that for you.
I thought it was just really cool to have them come though. Like for us to be so stoked to have them and then have them be so stoked to be here on the same degree. You know, I felt like, oh my God, I can't believe they want to come here and see us. But they're like, I can't believe they want to have us. So it was really cool. And I'm excited to go to Intimo and see where they're at.
Thank you. Keep in touch.
Iguanas in Panama, like their numbers have really been brought down by hunting to the point where it's become illegal for people to hunt them. Jimmy approved the iguana farm, so let's start the build. Build the frame of the door with plywood, and then maybe even the post that it's attached to.
Okay.
I'd say get digging. When people see iguanas, they shoot those iguanas out of the tree and they eat them. and they're prepared often very similarly to chicken. What we can do is kind of artificially increase the numbers by bringing them into an enclosure, keeping them away from cats and other predators, and then releasing a lot of those back into the wild to become part of the population. You know, as a town, it'll be kind of cool to have a lot more iguanas around.
We're going to Lake Bayano, where I have an underwater logging operation. And it's the largest underwater logging company in the world. The wood is underwater. It's been down there since 1976. It was flooded for a hydroelectric dam. The wood is harder than it probably is the burn rate of concrete. Basically, when the world ends, it'll be cockroaches in Jimmy's wood left. It's beautiful. When I got this, there was nothing on this land. We put everything in. Compost toilet. All our barges are made from recycled propane tanks. All our docks are made from recycled propane tanks.
Cool.
Okay, ready? Listo. How far is the logging?
With this boat, about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Very fast.
Most jungle operations are quite nasty. They literally are bulldozing down trees. It's rough and dirty roads because they've got 3 months to get out before the rain comes in. It's just gross. There's one of our barges. On the barges, we have air compressors for diving. They go down, they guy line the tree to the tanks, and then they fill the tanks with air, and then they cut the tree and it bursts up. And there's hundreds of millions of board feet under here. It's environmentally sound because A, we're not taking it out of a jungle. We don't have to build roads to go in, and it also removes the dying wood that creates a lot of methane. And we're providing a lot of jobs for the Kunai Indians.
Are there a lot of women in the world that are doing wood like this?
Where is it, Armando?
Yes, over in the middle.
So the air tanks are down there, and they're filling the air tanks with air, and then they're gonna cut it, and it should pop up. Yeah. Wait, where the hell are we going?
Seeing a place that is still in development and still in the phases is really, really awesome and inspiring. Feels like Oroville, you look at all these places around the world that have been doing these intentional communities, and here we're literally walking on flats and through mud and trying to be in the early stages of what's happening. And now we can eat.
Now we eat.
Hi. How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Good. Wait, where's the, oh
My God!
Can't believe you're here.
I know.
There's no air conditioning.
No, I'm actually fine.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
I genuinely did not think Alana was gonna come to the valley. And she came during rainy season. It's absurd.
Okay, I love her.
Isn't she amazing? We had the greatest chat.
Amazing.
Dude, we had the greatest chat.
Oh, shoot.
Which I'm so excited
And she
to
still needs to make notes after that one.
I know. So I had this idea. I would love to have in the spring 20 students come up that want to pay me $1,000 each to build composting toilets.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would change things.
Yeah.
Completely.
We can absolutely do that. Okay, and then staffing, let's say you pay someone $1,000 a week, so you're making $6K in 2 weeks. But then you get toilets.
I get toilets.
That's the thing, that every semester here, we make a little bit of money, very little. We make a little bit of money, and then we build something.
I think that there's a reason why I came down here, and I have been looking and talking to everyone around here to learn as much as I can. But I think that whatever ends up coming from this trip, or whatever ends up coming from our conversations, I do think it's going to be hugely beneficial. And thank you.
It's super duper exciting.
It is super duper exciting.
I know. There's people everywhere changing the world. I think Kaliala will always be a part of my life, but there's other things and places and people that I believe in. So I don't think my future starts and ends in Kaliala.
People are crawling on their hands and knees. They feel as though that they have sinned and they need to atone for it.
So that's how he sees every one of the issues as just a little bleep, but that one nick is our whole life.
All I know is they're not getting $1 back.
That's a big deal. That's a lot of money. That's $5,000.
I'm into us being adults to guard against our liability of children.
They fed a shark and then they made the agriculture students bury the shark.
It's so rancid.
Jimmy Stice and all of Stice development are exploiting students, and I think they're going to be exploiting the Panama people. That is my opinion.
I don't want to go back.